Hello, friends. Here we are, day 18 of A Path of Purpose. So, tonight, let's just talk about what do you depend on for your navigation. So, as a kid, I remember one of the trips where we were traveling from Nebraska to Kansas City. And my dad had me up in the front seat on the passenger side, and he was teaching me how to read a map and how to help him to know which exits to take. And I learned at that point that the exits were mile markers. And so thus grew a love for maps and directions and how to get places. And so now I love the GPSs because you can pull up the address and choose what route you want to take. And I have to be honest, I use it a lot because I enjoy knowing the directions and turns and everywhere I'm going. So that was a fun memory growing up and having my dad teach me how to use an old map. And some of you have probably never even seen them. It was folded and folded and folded and folded. It just became into this large map. But you would buy them at the gas stations, and they were just maybe, I don't know, 8 by 3 inch fold. So check it out. Look it up on Google. It's kind of fun. So what was interesting tonight as I was pulling into the street that goes to my house, it's into a new development. And the street sign says, next to the street sign, it says dead end. Well, what's interesting about that is this development, around the development, it's probably a mile and a half, I'm guessing, right? Maybe not quite a mile and a half, but it's a mile at least or more. And so the funny thing is when I think of a dead end, I usually think of a 2-block dead end, and you end up in a cul-de-sac and you turn around, right? Well, that's not the case with this particular development. And so in this development, you could end up just going round and round and round in that over mile circle, just because it's only one way in and one way out. And so I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, isn't it interesting in comparison to life? We can begin navigating our life, and before we know it, we're going around and around and around the same street, the same circle, the same patterns in life, and we don't even know how to get off. And often we become hopeless. We think nothing's ever going to change. But the truth is, we have to realize there's always a way out. There's always a way out. Whether we see the way out or not, there is a way out. And I remember thinking that when I was driving and beginning to drive independently, and I would take a wrong turn, that it was like I was lost. And then what I realized is I'm never lost. We're never lost in the sense of direction, because there's always a way out. There's always another road to take. You can always turn around. So that helped me not be fearful when I would take a wrong turn. But sometimes exiting the patterns in our life can be really fearful. And it's a big deal, right? We're comfortable in where we're driving. We know how to drive, and we know how to navigate that same path because we've done it over and over and over again, to the point of we just stay in the rut, and we just live in that rut, and we don't know how to get out. And so it's going to take a choice, and it's going to take courage and taking a risk. So it's not always easy. But ultimately, getting on the right path is where we want to be, right? So, it's funny that right away I thought of Psalm 119, 105, and it's the perfect navigation verse. And it says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." So God wants to be our navigator, right? The word is our source of navigation through life. So if you need direction in your life, go to the word. If you've never gone to the Bible and read, check it out, because you're going to have new navigation steps. I thought of, remember this song that was "Jesus Take the Wheel"? Well, maybe Jesus wants to be your navigator, and he wants you to take the wheel so that he can give you the direction to go. All right, that was my thoughts for tonight, and I appreciate you guys joining me. What a great opportunity to spend with you this evening, and I look forward tomorrow, day 19. The month is going by quickly. It's so surprising. I hope you've all made it through this cold snap, and hopefully we'll stay out of the ice, but we'll see. All right, you guys, have a great rest of the evening, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.